The Outer Worlds 2. Came out about half a year ago, so, you know, it's the perfect time to do a review. Totally beats, you know, jerking off for the third time today, so might as well. I played the first game. I kind of liked it. It was pretty fun. So I went ahead and played the second game when it came out. And let me tell you, when I was done playing that thing, there were only 2 words that were in my head, and those 2 words were gay and retarded. And if you don't believe me, look, gay and retarded. Now, they said that this was going to be a lot bigger than the previous game. They started going on about some bullshit of how it's going to take twice as long to make the game, yada, yada, yada. No one gives a rat's ass. Now, it's been a while since I played the first game, but there was quite a bit to do. So saying it was going to be a lot bigger was kind of a promise I don't think that they could have or even did fulfill at all. So, like most RPG games, you can design a character, so I went ahead and made something that is absolutely amazing. This game follows a storyline that I paid little to no attention to, and quite honestly, couldn't fucking care less. The beginning sequence, you're running around, and then you get, like, sabotaged by this fucking whore.
Can't you get anything right?
Wow, what a surprise. She's the bad guy. Who would have guessed? Skip! And then a few years go by, and you somehow aren't dead from being blown up. Maybe I shouldn't be skipping cutscenes, because that would probably explain how I didn't die. And then you and what remains of your crew is driven by revenge to kill this fucking whore, because, well, she is, let's be honest. So the first place you go to in this game is Eden. And like most of the places, there are towns that you can go through and you can be nice, talk to the people, get some quests. Or even better, you can just run around and fucking murder everybody, but this game is fucking retarded and makes it to where all of the good guys are, you know, just freaking impossible to kill and have like 3 times the health that any of the bad guys have. But they make up for that because this place that you're in is kind of like in the middle of a war between Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate. I have no fucking clue who those retards are. All I know is that for some propagandist reason, they claim the Protected's bad, blah, 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 freaking retards. Luckily, this game allows you to drop an entire fucking relay station onto some traitorous douchebags who backstab the Protectorate. I don't know how they did that. I don't know why the Protectorate thinks they did that. All I know is that they said so I fucking killed them. And I mean, look at all this carnage. Isn't it amazing? And don't worry. There's plenty more massacres coming. Now I think is the perfect time to complain about these stupid fucking subtitles. They don't just have a simple on and off switch in the settings, at least nothing that I could find. And either way, why would the setting be not next to all the fucking subtitle settings if they had one? You have to go in, turn off like 3 things, and then move a bunch of sliders around just to make it to where you don't see it. They're like permanently on. You're just making them transparent. It's fucking ridiculous. Now, there are several factions throughout the game that you will end up running into. One of the first ones is Auntie's Choice, which if you played the first game, they were separated from each other. It was Auntie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, but I guess Auntie Cleo freaking just murked Spacer's Choice and just took over for freaking no reason. Now, in the first game, Auntie Cleo kind of was just like the mascot, but you actually get to meet her. And, well, she's a fucking clanker, so that's cool. Now, Auntie Cleo runs a hyper-oppressive corporation that only cares about extracting the most amount of money from anyone, especially anybody who works for her. Now, that sounds like my cup of tea. And you do some side quests for them, and eventually you actually get to meet her and help her get this robot fucking body that she wants for some reason. And it's very easy to tell that she is not a vital NPC in this game because, well, you can kill her, and so I do. And then I proceed to kill everybody on her fucking ship, because why not? I think some of these guys have bugged out because I've killed like almost everyone here. Wait. I think I've killed everyone here. I have never seen anything more beautiful in my life. Nah. Now, Auntie's Choice is at war with pretty much everyone else in this game. Pretty much all the factions are at war with each other. One of those factions being the Order. These people deal with like numbers and crap. They're like the super smart ones. It's like to the point where they literally can just like predict the future.
I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said.
Now, the Order is ran by this chick. I think it's Ruth or something. I don't know. And once again, not a vital NPC, so I fucking got rid of her. Now, something pretty cool about the Order is they built an entire fucking supercomputer inside of a planet. Like, the entire planet is just a supercomputer, and it's just because the planet's, like, super cold, so it'll stay cool. Just so that they could have a super smart AI work on a question everyone always asks. What is the purpose of life? They refer to this as the universal equation in this game. Now, the places this is held is called the Archive, and every other faction has gotten their grimy fucking hands on this bad boy right here. So while you're there, you have to kind of, you know, fix it up, and then you can choose between either one of them. There's the Order, Anti's Choice, or the best option, and the option that I chose, the Protectorate. Now, in my opinion, I feel like this part, being able to choose between these three, is absolutely fucking useless. I think I'm literally just, it's like choosing the voice for Siri on your phone. It's still gonna do the exact same thing. I don't think there's a different outcome. Whether or not you choose the Order, the Protectorate, whatever you fucking choose, it's gonna be the same. Now, the Protectorate, they are a hyper-oppressive dictatorship, and pretty much the overarching bad guys throughout this entire story. And you don't have, like, a reputation system like you do with the other factions. And when I got looking at the reputation and saw that these retards started to fucking like me, that's when I decided to kill this golden bitch and that clinker whore. But the Protectorate is kind of just always trying to kill you. There's like one time that I convinced them not to kill me just so I could cross a bridge at the very beginning of the game. And then after that, they just would kill me the second they saw me. So kind of unfortunate because I thought we were starting to become friends and I thought I could join them, but whatever. But the Protectorate rule with an iron fist. And they also have a very nice program that they like to call mental refreshment, which pretty much just turns you into an absolute retard. Now, the last of the main factions is Sub Rosa, which just kind of fucking feels like an afterthought. They're like the black market in the game, and I couldn't figure out what the fuck to do with them. I even started to try to kill them, and they didn't give a shit. And then there is one other kind of small faction. They're kind of like the Protector, where you can't really be on good terms with them. They just hate you. I honestly have no idea what these people are fucking called, but it's like a cult, and they worship the Rifts, which in this game, at the very beginning, when you're betrayed by that whore De Vries, a massive rift opens up, and little rifts pop up throughout the entire map, and if you get too close to them, you die. For some reason, the cult thinks that if you jump into one, you get turned into just pure perfection, for some fucking reason. And the rifts become the main focus of the story after you find De Vries and fucking murder her. You find out the Protectorate was trying to reconstruct the rifts, and they made a device called the Rift Modulator, which allows you to reconstruct, I think they call it reconstitute the rifts, and that can give you some gear. It can help you parkour up to places. I just kind of wish there was a mechanic of being able to knock people out and then throw them into the rifts. I think that would be kind of funny. Now, the Rift Modulator is just one of the many gadgets that are in this game that are pretty useful, actually. There are rocket boots that pretty much just give you like a double jump. Sadly, they don't prevent fall damage at all. There is a shield that you can get that helps protect you from the radiation in this game, which is called Zeranium, which pretty much just acts like radiation. There's an N-ray mask, which is pretty much just fucking an X-ray mask, but it fucking hurts your eyes to look at this. And then there's another one that you can melt bodies with. I never fucking used it. And the guns have all kind of been revamped in how they work compared to the last game. In the last game, you could upgrade a specific gun's level. You could also, you know, just find one that has a higher level, and then there's different tiers of the gun. They're like Mark IIs and Mark IIIs. But in this game, they don't have that. Instead, they have a gun skill that you have to fucking upgrade, which I fucking hate that. I hate finding like an AR at the very beginning of the fucking game, and then at the end of the fucking game, finding another AR, and it does the exact same fucking damage. But they added like fucking 50 new types of guns and a fuckload more like special guns as well, which is nice. But I'm gonna be completely fucking honest. I only used a plasma pistol like the entire fucking time. I changed it to like the corrosive damage type. And no matter what you're shooting, it just does a fuck ton of damage. Now the armor in this kind of feels meh. The mods that you can get on some of these armor pieces, I feel like they kind of do jack shit. Some of them are actually really fucking cool. Like there's like a hover one, kind of can help you out in some places, I guess. And then I think there's one that you're literally wearing like someone's skin, which is kind of fucking sick. But unlike in the previous game, it doesn't increase any skills. So like in the previous one, you could put something on that might increase your lockpick or like a stealth skill or something like that. Yeah, they fucking took that out of the game. Now at the end of the game, you're going back to Horizon Point because the Protectorate is trying to like reconstitute the fucking rift that was formed from this fucking bitch. And quite honestly, if that horde didn't exist, none of this would have fucking happened. But the Protectorate believe that reconstituting the rift will allow you to recreate something exactly how you want to recreate it. But obviously you board the ship, you kill him, bada bing, bada boom, you're the fucking hero. And then like the previous game, you enter a fucking slideshow that pretty much just runs down all the shit that you did throughout the game and tells you the outcomes of all your companions. But something I found weird was it never mentioned anything about me killing Auntie Cleo or the fucking Ruth chick at all. It just completely ignored Auntie's Choice and the Order as a faction entirely. It never mentioned them once. And I bet if I didn't kill them, it would have talked about what they did. Now, I'll admit, this game isn't bad. I don't think it's my favorite game ever fucking made. It definitely has some charm, but there's just some things in it that I just wish didn't fucking exist. Like, I found out that the level cap is at level 30, and I got to, like, level 27, and I kind of just thought to myself, what's the fucking point on doing the, like, 50 other side quests that I still have? Because realistically, I'll hit the level cap, and then I'll just want to finish the game, because 90% of the side quests, you just get XP. And that's how it felt in the first game as well, I'll be honest. And then the no levels on the guns definitely really made me not like it either. I felt like there was no fucking progression in my damage or anything. Like I'd play the game for a few hours and I'd be doing the exact same fucking damage that I was at the very beginning of the game, and it just felt like I was not doing anything. Granted though, I think they designed this game to be more of you're trying to talk your way out of shit rather than just go in guns a-blazing. But if you strictly do that, you miss out on like 80% of the fucking game. Now, is this game worth the $70 fucking dollars that they're asking for it? No. If the game's on sale for 40 bucks or less, then sure, it's not bad. But 70 fucking bucks for this? Nah. I think I'll give this game a whopping 6 out of 9. All right, I'm done. See ya.